Hi, I'm Sharifah Hardie, and I'm inviting you to tune in to my all-new show, In the Studio with Sharifah Hardie. You'll never know who's going to stop by the studio, who you're going to see, who you're going to meet, who I'm going to introduce, and I know a lot of people. So you definitely want to tune in to In the Studio with Sharifah Hardie on Saturday. Check out who you'll meet next, or if you're interested in being a guest, want to promote your business, visit the website at AskSharifah.com. Good afternoon. It is Sharifah Hardie. I am pumped up. It is an exciting Saturday. We are in the studio, and today's guest is going to blow you away. She is so amazing. But before we speak to her, we're going to go ahead and have to introduce our sponsors. I'm so grateful for their support. We want to thank supportmyblackbusiness.org. Like I said, we're raising $1.5 billion across the platform to be able to help and support Black businesses to grow and succeed. And in this day and age, we're in FEMA mission critical. We need a check to come in and help all of these Black businesses. So we also want to thank Marcy Lee. If you haven't seen her video, definitely want to check out the previous episode of Marcy Lee in the studio. But we talked about her family seasoning. You can definitely want to check it out, pick it up, and order yours for Thanksgiving.
Support My Black Business is a reliable GoFundMe-type crowdfunding platform specifically created for Black businesses. Our mission is to close the racial wealth gap by supporting Black-owned businesses and helping them grow. Through this powerful platform, Black business owners can create a campaign in just minutes and raise money. It is simple to launch and manage on the go, or participate in our mission to help us to create a better tomorrow by donating to our Black businesses. All donations go directly to making a difference for our cause. Your small support can change a lot of lives. Don't wait. Black business owners need your help. Just go to www.supportmyblackbusiness.org and create your campaign or donate today. Together, we can make a difference.
The family seasoning.
My sister passed away and gifted me her kids. I love herbs and she loves seasoning. After learning how to cook for 6 kids, I came up with the family seasoning. Try to eat meat, veggies, and even popcorn. So grab a bottle and become a part of our family.
Bottle, grab a pack, grab whatever you need to make your Thanksgiving holiday the best. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next guest. She is amazing. She is Miss Jhala Angelique. But before we sit down and chat with her in the studio, we're going to check out her new song, Beautiful. Yay.
We don't need no makeup as soon as we wake up, just so we can be fake confident. Okay, think that those enhancements will bring you advancement, but your beauty comes from what's within. See, I know those beauty trends are easy to follow, but tell me what you really paint over Picasso. Your eyes don't smile, your spirit is your badge of honor. So whether you're big or you're smaller, you're light or you're darker, you're still beautiful, wonderful, just how you are, just how you are. Baby, you're beautiful, so wonderful, just how you are, just how you are. Don't change it, don't change it. It's okay to love what you came with, but don't change it. It's okay to love what you. I don't need designer to make me feel finer. Don't care about no bundles in my hair. My dresses might not fit me like the girls on IG, but I recognize that rivers wear. See, I know those beauty trends are easy to follow, but tell me what you really paint over Picasso. Your eyes, those eyes, spirit, your badge of honor. So whether you're big or you're smaller, you're light or you're darker, you're still beautiful, wonderful. be individual, be original, disregard anything that touches that you're typical. Don't change it. It's okay to love what you came with. Don't change it. It's okay to love what you came with. Don't change it. It's okay to love what you came with. It's okay to love what you came with. You're beautiful, just the way you are. You're beautiful, just the way you are. Yeah, you're beautiful, just the way you are. It's okay to love what you came with. Don't change it. You're beautiful.
Yes! Yes! That was amazing, Miss Jayla. That was incredible. Yes. So, we gonna talk about you. But before we talk about you, can we talk about me? Yes. Can I use that song for my campaign? Yes. Like, I want to use it for my run for Senate because I think you are in tune with what is going on in today's society, especially with young women. Okay, they don't know how beautiful they are, and I love the entire song. But what made me go, I have to take that song and get it to the masses is the one line where everything's beautiful, but when you say, who would paint over a Picasso?
I said that.
That's a bar. You know what that bar? I said, who would do that? I said, that's the message. Tell me about you. How did you come up with this? How did you get this energy? Who would paint over Picasso, Jayla?
Well, honestly, from like what I've seen, from what I've heard, a lot of people would. A lot of people would. You would be surprised,
right?
And how many people would want to change their natural beauty,
Right? Right.
You know,
right?
And truth be told, I didn't write the song. Write the song.
Okay.
But I did have like I put a little bit in there.
Okay. Who wrote the song?
A songwriter named Jackie Hendon.
Hey Jackie, shout out to Jackie. So she put the words there, but it's still what you felt, what you believe. Because I can see in your face that's something that you're passionate about. But when I'm looking at your face, and the studio audience can't see it, but you don't have a lot of makeup on. You're not like, let me paint over this Picasso, let me do this and you don't even have any eyelashes on.
I don't need them.
I don't need them. Okay, you know, all you needed was a snap. But I love that confidence, though. You know, I love that, and you know, when you said that, you know, the energy that I saw is in Serena. You know, when that interviewer kept interrogating her and she kept answering those questions, it's a certain confidence that you have. And I was told, and I'm gonna start checking IDs, that you are like 15, that you are so mature.
Yeah, I am 15 years old.
Okay. How long have you been doing what you're doing?
Ooh, I've probably been singing since I was 3.
Okay.
Singing for real since I was like 8.
Okay, so what's singing and singing for real?
Oh, well, okay, so singing is just like, you know, singing in the shower, singing with your family, or you're going to church, or just la 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 la, right? Singing for real is recording in the studio and doing singing competitions and going different places and really getting my name out there.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you, you were 8 years old, which tells me that you have a lot of family support because you weren't driving yourself around at 8 to all these different competitions. Mm-hmm. So how do you balance, maybe this is a question for your mom, I don't know, but how do you balance that where are you doing this because this is what you want to do, or are you doing this because this is what your family or what your parents want you to do?
Honestly, this is what I have always wanted to do ever since I was like really, really young. This has always been my dream, to get my name out there, to really encourage people. That has always been my main goal, to really encourage people. I definitely had like a lot of family support for sure. My mom, of course, my beautiful mother. Yes. Love you, Mom.
Yeah, love you.
She is like like my cheerleading squad all by herself.
Right.
So
Squad of one.
right, squad of one.
Right.
But her support is just, it's amazing.
And I want to do something, and I don't know, don't get mad at me, don't hate me, but I want to do this because I want to know, I'm curious, because people always talk about this generation is like that auto-tune generation. And there was a time when Beyonce was singing and people were like, oh, she can't even sing. She had the thing playing, she can't even sing. And I love the class Beyonce came back with, and she just came out there, she just stood and she just sang and then walked away. Like, any questions?
Right.
So are you an auto-tunes or can you sing?
Honestly, I think I can sing a little bit.
Can you give us a little something?
Of course.
Do you know Lift Every Voice and Sing?
I do know Lift Every Voice.
Can you give us a little?
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing arise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Auto-tune that. Auto-tune that. You are amazing. You are incredible. That was so beautiful. I'm looking at you and I'm seeing Fantasia. I'm seeing Jennifer Hudson. I'm seeing these people who you see them when they start off, and then next thing you won't answer my calls, Jada. Let's talk like right now, because I'm gonna be like Sharifah Hardie. Tell her no, not Shaniqua. Sharifah. She knows me. Like, I don't want to have that conversation. No. I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna be like,
come on,
she
there you go.
She right
there you go.
Yeah, like she's with me.
Right.
This is my auntie. This is my fam.
That's what we talking about. Because some people, you know, I'm just want to make sure we can avoid all those problems. Gotta stay humble. Yes, but you're a very humble person in general. Your spirit, your energy. You know, when I talk to you, that's part of the it factor. It's not just, and I work with tons of people in Hollywood and entertainment. It's not just the talent. There are billions and trillions of talented people. You have to have the whole package. And part of that package does include humility, because you have to work with so many people. And you know, and people, no matter what, they're going to see you up here, right? And it's not you putting yourself up there. It's them putting you up there. So you just always want to be, you know, humble to people. So I love your spirit. And one of the things why I wanted everybody to meet you is like, okay, well, you could be like, oh, she just sings. You got books. Like, I'm like, where's your ID? No, I'm not sure you're 15. I need to see school IDs. Y'all see she been whip it out, right? This is amazing. You are amazing. I am who I say that I am. I am beautiful. So to me, part of your theme is you want to let, especially women, if I'm reading it correctly, young girls know that they are beautiful.
Yes.
What is your, before I read into it and tell you what I see, what were your thoughts and your reasoning behind it?
Well, I was actually bullied in school.
They bullied you? Yeah, they never mind, but they was jealous. Go ahead.
I was bullied in school because of a lot of things: my height, my shape, my skin color, and kind of a little bit because I could sing as well. There were times where, for example, we would sing the morning Pledge of Allegiance, and I would sing, my regular, and then they would be like, "Be quiet, you're not supposed to sing." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And it was like I kind of took on some of the, I took the bullying, and it's crazy because my mom has always raised all of her children to know who you are, believe in yourself, you are beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not, or don't let anyone determine who you are. So it was for a while, I kept that with me, but as the bullying got worse and worse, and instead of it being more and more verbal, it got physical. So it was kind of hard, I would say, to hold on to that because of what I was going through. And for the longest, I didn't tell anyone about it at all.
So you didn't discuss this with your mom, you didn't discuss this with your family, you just internalized it. Now I'll let you continue, but I just didn't want to gloss over that, because one of the things that I always say, especially with children, is even if they don't verbalize something, it has to come out somewhere in some way. And a lot of times it comes out as aggression or acting out or isolation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how did it show up for you?
Isolation,
Okay.
for sure. Because I'm a high energy kid. I'm always, looking for the next adventure, wanting to, do something. And my mom, she had saw that I had started getting more depressed. I was very isolated, stayed away from my family, didn't really talk, wasn't really trying to do anything. And she had sat me down and we talked about it. She was like, "What's going on? You can talk to me." Really kind of got me to open up, and that's when I told her what was going on. Told her what was going on, and then we talked about it, got resolved the situation.
That sound like you filtered that whole story. that sound like we can't tell y'all where the bodies are buried, but we handled that.
We handled that. It was a lot, I would say. The process in which this situation was resolved was a lot of back and forth with the principal and with the school, and no bullying here. And the thing about it was, we had found out that my teacher was actually instigating.
Oh wow!
Yes,
That's crazy.
yeah, she was instigating it, and of course we left that school.
Right. I would be owning that school.
Yeah.
Like it now says Sharifah Hardie Elementary. I promise you. But okay, that's just me. Don't listen to me. I tell my daughter all the time, my kids are 25 and 28. Did not tell you not to listen to me. Okay? Go ahead. I'm
Left that school, of course. And after a while, I had heard that there were some kids that were also going through the same thing as me. But the only thing about it was they had committed suicide.
Oh wow. Okay, I just want to be clear, just for the record. These kids who committed suicide experienced bullying from your bully?
Yes.
From the same?
No, not from the same bully. They were
the same school.
Not the same school.
Okay.
But they went through the exact same experiences.
Okay. So how did you hear about them?
I heard it on the news.
Okay.
I heard it on the news that they committed suicide as a result of bullying.
Oh wow.
Yes. And
not to interrupt you, that's what I do. But one of the things that they've said is that bullying, because people go, why is bullying so much worse in 2022 as opposed to any other time in history? And part of the reason, from what they say, is because at least before, when you were bullied, you had the ability to go home. Right, your bullies weren't there. You maybe didn't want to go to school, so kids were fake sick and I got a headache, I can't go. Right? Yes, was what we do. But now these kids will bully you on social media. They'll have everybody gang up on you on social media. So there's no place where you can go that they're not. Do you find any truth in that?
Absolutely, for sure. I feel like because there are so many different forms of bullying, it's kind of hard, I would say, to be able to get away from it at times. You know what I mean? So there's the different forms of bullying can kind of they affect you in all areas. You know what I mean? It's always it's as my mom likes to say, hurt people hurt people.
Love that. I say that all the time. Yes, but let me say the other part that I love to say is healed people heal people.
Come on now.
Go ahead. So go ahead. That's right. And your mama, I can tell from everything, is healed. So she was able to bring that healing down to you. So yes.
My entire family, they were super, super amazing and supportive. And I would say even after a while, my older brother, I love you, DJ. He was even apologizing to me. Like, we talked about it one day and he was like, "I'm sorry I wasn't there for you." You know what I mean? Because my brother is the most supportive sibling, besides my little sister. I love him. Besides her, he's super, super supportive. And, we talked about it and he was like, "I'm sorry." You know what I mean? And I honestly, this experience drew us even closer together, to really express ourselves and be one as a family.
So you were bullied, you got out of that situation, and somehow, some way you reached back. How did that start? What got you to the point where now you're a published author at 15?
Well, my family. My family really helped me, and after I heard what happened to, it was 10-year-old Jackson Grove.
Oh wow!
I
love how you say his name though. That's so awesome to me. Cause so we like, oh, what a little kid committed suicide. You know what I mean? But this child is a person who had a family and that loved him no matter what he was going through. So please let's say his name again.
10-year-old Jackson Grove. There's two of them. 10-year-old Jackson Grove and 13-year-old Daniel Fitzpatrick.
Oh wow!
And I promised to myself I'll never ever forget those names.
Please don't. Please don't. Because as long as you say their names, they're still alive and they will live on and their memories will count for something. So they are part of these books.
Absolutely. They are my biggest inspiration.
Going through that process, was there anything that you learned that you would like to tell someone else if they are being bullied?
There are people you can depend on, for sure. Because when you're going through this, when you're being bullied, the thing about it is you shut down and you feel isolated about everything around you and even on the inside. You feel almost dormant on the inside where you can't function, you can't be who you really are. So I would say there are people you can depend on. Depend on your family. Talk about it. It's bad to keep it on the inside because then it pours out into other areas. You know what I mean? So it's depend on other people, depend on your family. You have if you have friends that you can talk to your friends. You have an auntie, an uncle, a distant family, talk to them because either way, that situation will get resolved for sure.
Yes.
It will get resolved.
Yes. So you wrote the books, you have the music out, there are 24 hours in a day, and yet that wasn't enough for you. No. You have a clothing line, a fashion line. I want to, I'm not going to figure out how we're going to do this. We're going to be guided by our cameraman. But while you're talking, I want to show your work and meet some of your family, meet your sister Monica.
Yes.
Okay, so Monica, I want you to come here. Okay, and you will see if we're okay. When we just, yes, come in the studio. Right here.
Right in front.
You good? Okay. Let's talk about what we have here.
My shirt, I am who I say that I am, is Yeah. So this shirt has an amazing message on it. I am who I say that I am. Even around the borders, you can see that it's I am who I say that I am. I am unique. I am special. I am amazing. And a lot of different affirmations that you can say, even to yourself in the mirror. And that's what even my book, I Am Who I Say That I Am, entails as well.
Yeah, so your clothing, I am who I say that I am. I am who. So you have it in black, you have it in pink, you have a white one over there. Yep. Where can people order these?
They can order them very soon. We're working on it.
We're working on that.
Website.
They're going to be on the website, but your books are available now on Amazon.
Yes.
So they can go ahead and check those out. So this is your sister.
She's here as well.
Up in
for the books as well. For a signed copy, you can DM me on Instagram.
I don't know if the people heard you. For autographed copy.
Yes. For an autographed copy, you can DM me on Instagram at Jhala Angelique.
Yes. So little sister that moved over, she pushed you to the side. You don't know where to stand. I want to talk to you. How you feeling today?
Good.
You glad to be here with your sister?
Yes.
She said that you were as supportive as her brother. Y'all neck and neck. You know, you got to get that title back. You got to be the number one fan who lost the title. How you gonna get that title back? She's like, I am here. I got this shirt on, and it's Saturday. I could be anywhere else. I'm number one. Okay, what's your brother's name?
Don Huevo.
Don. Monica is number one. She lost number two. But how you feeling about all of this?
I feel good.
Really proud of your sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everything that she went through.
Yeah.
For her to come back up after.
Yes, makes you proud.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you a secret, okay? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell in front of the world. Let your sister open all those doors, Solange. You can walk right through them, okay? Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you were here with us. That's how I do. I don't have to do no work. Let Beyonce go. Go, Beyonce. Go. And then I'll just be there on the set. I'm Solange. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you and everything that you're doing, everything that you have going on. I am going to go ahead and use the song Beautiful. Let young girls know that they are beautiful. And that's why I wanted your view on why you decided to do it. But I think one of the proudest moments, we're going to totally sidebar for a moment, that I had, and I don't know if you saw it, was when Alicia Keys, I'm a huge Alicia Keys fan, and she said, I'm not wearing any makeup. Like, I'm going makeup free. And she started this whole thing where she was like, no makeup. And I was like, that's what I do. Like, I don't wear makeup because, and I don't, honestly, unless it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to be getting married or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put some on. Aside from that, it's me. You know what I mean? I look like this yesterday. I'm going to look like this today. Right? And tomorrow. Right? Just so you know. But I have seen, just being in Hollywood, so the truth people don't get is like some of the most beautiful, attractive women, if you take off their makeup, they have really bad skin. Because no matter how you clean your skin, and a lot of people don't clean it all that well. Like, I know one lady who I'm like, she is so beautiful. One day we were talking and she was like, Sharifah, your skin is so beautiful. She was like, I can never not wear makeup. She said, because I have all these little pops or something, you know, like this little everything. She was like, in my skin. She's like, I never take my makeup off. She's like, I sleep in my makeup. And in my head, I didn't say this to her. I was like, that's probably why your skin got all that little stuff. It's like, it has to breathe. It has to have air. You know, so you're you're on the set at 6 a.m. You leave the set at midnight. All day, your skin is, you know, so that's one of the reasons. But like you said, we make our young women feel that unless they put on all the makeup and the lashes and this thing and that thing, then they're ugly and they're not beautiful and they want to look like other people. And so I think it's beautiful that you are telling them, just based on whoever you are, that you are beautiful.
And continue to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You are no one. You don't let anyone determine who you are. Mm-hmm. You can't let anyone say, "Oh, you're this," because it's like you don't have that authority over me. Mm-hmm. You know, you are who you say that you are. You are beautiful. Mm-hmm. You are unique, and being different is what you want. Mm-hmm. Being the same is not what you want, because it's like, okay, well, where are you standing out at? Mm-hmm. Who are you really? Mm-hmm. That's all I can say.
That's the question that you have to ask yourself. You know what I mean? And that's a person's, personality, their character, who they are is what makes them beautiful. So whether they put on a lot of makeup or not, then it doesn't necessarily make them more beautiful. It's just makeup on the outside. Mm-hmm. So you're 15. I said it 8 times on the show, so I'm saying you're 15. You have an event coming up. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yes. I have an anti-bullying campaign. I have an anti-bullying campaign. That is with my 501c3.
No, 501c3. And you 15? Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm on the same page.
California Youth at Risk Intervention Program presents the Christmas Benefit Gala, which is Saturday, December 9th. I think that's a Saturday. It's December 9th at Friday, December 9th at the Clarkson Community Center. Mm-hmm. That's going to be, all the information will be on my Instagram for sure.
Okay, what are they going to be doing at the Clarkson Community Center?
Well, it's a benefit gala.
They got some food?
Oh, yes.
I'm just saying, because I need some food. I'm hungry already. Because I want some greens and some cornbread.
I was here for that.
Right for Thanksgiving. Right, we're going to be right there, all of us, just like, well, what we have? She had that interview. Right. She like, I didn't know y'all was coming. Well, you should have. That interview, you was telling us about that food.
Yeah, because you was making a proposition.
Right.
Right. That was my invite.
We're here. So we need some food after, and then we're going to have fashion.
Yeah. We have a nice little fashion show. Are
you going to walk the stage? Are you going to
at all times?
Oh, so you're like me. You like, it's me again, and then it's me, and then I'm singing, and then look, it's me, right? That's how I do. That's how you get your name out there, right? I tell people I don't even need a team. I don't need a cast, none of that. I'm doing everything. So
I love to model.
yes, but you are beautiful. Your height, your everything, and I love how the modeling industry is opening up to women of different color.
Yes.
I was watching an interview. I think it was Tyra Banks, who was talking about how when she first started, they basically was like, well, we have one black woman. Like, that's her. We got it. We got her. That's it. You know. But now it's like so many different women, so many different colors. There's one model who wears a hijab. You know what I mean? A Muslim model. It's so many different types of women, and we can see women in all shapes, all sizes, all colors, all ethnicities. I tell people, I believe it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's beautiful, right? So we're gonna have that at the show December. Is there gonna, you know, if you watch my shows, I gotta find out about the red carpet. This is how I get my red carpet appearances.
Absolutely, it is a black tie red carpet affair.
Oh, so I can get all messy up?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
You know you was invited.
I knew I was, but I didn't want to
You
assume.
invited.
Right. Invited. Let me tell y'all what invited means in Sharifah Hardie mind. That means that it's a chair somewhere there that's for Sharifah Hardie. So that means if it starts at 6 and I get there at 6:02, it better not be nobody in my chair. Nobody gonna be in the chair.
You got the reserve sign.
Reserved for Sharifah Hardie. I'm you know I'm just recording this.
Yes.
Right? Because on December 9th, I'm gonna be like, hit play. Where my chair?
Right this way.
Thank you. Thank you. Because we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
Yay.
This is so exciting. You have the song, you have the music, professional video done. That's what I love about it. It was professional. That told me that you took the time, you made the effort, because some people be like, you know, I'm gonna do the song, and then they be in their car with their seatbelt on. I'm like, this is my song. No shade to anybody, but you did everything professional, and that's what people don't understand. It's the business of Hollywood, and if you want to be successful at the business of Hollywood, you have to be professional. Because for every person who is talented, there's somebody else who is equally as talented, but who's ready to do the work. Right? The most unsuccessful people that I have seen is not because of their talent. Most of them are flakes. A lot of people are flakes. They're all over the place. I give you a lot of different reasons, but I don't want to focus on the negative. I want you to get and truly understand that this is a business. The more professional you're able to make it, the farther you will go, because people will open more doors for you, right? Like when I talk to people and they go, and I'm like, do you have a website? And they go, well, I don't need a website. I have Instagram. And I'm like, well, let's go back to basics. And you need a website because you want to go to the next level. You want people to understand that you understand that this is a business. Did that come naturally to you? How did you get that business acumen?
Well, my mom, she likes to say, you are a boss, you are a boss.
Can we talk to mom or no?
Yes.
Can we? Because I got some questions. You want to get that to Monica? Because I just want some questions, just some quick questions for 5 seconds.
You want this chair?
Yes, please. Yes. I just want you to stand right here, Jalen. Right here. You stand right here because I just want to talk to mom for a minute.
Yay!
We give God all the glory, but we got to give mom a little glory too. Right? When she's sitting there, I didn't even know. They didn't drag me into the studio. I was over there minding my own business. Mom, first of all, I'm gonna run some Tupac right now.
Okay.
If nobody else tells you, you know what I mean? Like, you did a great job. You did a great job. Great job. You know, yes, but Jayla's beautiful, Monica's beautiful, it's beautiful. How? Why? Because I'm telling you, there's a parent right now going, how do I do that for my child?
How do you do that for your child? First, you pray. Always pray. Always keep God first. God is first in our lives. Like you said, this is a business, and you have to understand that this is a business. And really, we learn just taking steps and inquiring. And God put people in our path for us to learn and to understand. Like you said, it's a business also, and you have to cover all aspects. It doesn't, like you said, it doesn't, happen with just having the talent. You have to have the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And so step by step, we just, we acquired, we inquired, we asked questions. You have to ask questions. A lot of times we don't ask questions. We get all, happy about the fact that, we got talent and we think that that's it. But you have to ask questions. You have to be hungry for this. You have to take it serious. And I always have felt like God has given everybody at least one gift on earth, at least one. And that gift is to be successful. And so as a parent, with all of my children, I have 4 children. I have 2 older ones and then Monica and Jhala. But I learned of the gift or the talent and, asked them about the gift and talent. How do you feel about this? You feel comfortable doing this? Is this what you want to do? Yes. I gave them the tools that they needed to be successful with the gift or the talent. And we just ran with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, step by step, ask questions.
That was beautiful. So I want to know what that moment was like for you, right? Because Jhala told us she was 3 when she just was singing, and then she was 8 when she started singing,
Yes.
right? So was she, singing one day, and then you was minding your own business, washing little dishes, doing something, and something. She hit that note, and you was like, "Wait a minute! Wait a minute!" Well, do you remember that moment?
I do remember.
What was that moment like for you?
It was strange. Because Jhala, she did some other things too. She understood. She had like an understanding that was weird for us. Because I was a single parent at the time, but her level of understanding she was 2 and understanding big words and the context of the big words. So then when she started singing, it was like me and my 2 older children were looking like, what is this? It was amazing. I still ask God to this day, you put me over her. She's anointed. Like Jhala, I'm sorry to say, and I know some people disagree, Jhala's never disagree or feel like get her the training. Jhala's never had training. Jhala's what you call a freak of nature. Like I don't
only
like,
moms can call you. The word is a prodigy.
Absolutely. Actually, she had that on her resume for the longest. Prodigy, child prodigy.
Right.
Because she's not had any training.
Right.
So it came straight from heaven. We're
Right.
singing straight from heaven. So yeah, it really shook me.
Right.
And to this day, whenever we're out and she's doing a gig and I'm supposed to be recording, I'm like everybody else with my mouth open and
Right.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
I'm amazed.
Right.
I'm amazed now.
Right.
Like when she sang just a
Right.
while ago, I'm like, whoa.
Right. But it has to be a really, really beautiful feeling.
It is so beautiful.
And we talked about, Venus and Serena.
Yes.
We talked about Beyonce and Solange.
Yes.
But what was clear in both of those situations was that their parents are the ones who made the sacrifices to get them to where they are today.
Absolutely.
Did you sacrifice? Were there sacrifices that you made as a parent in order to help her build her career?
Absolutely. I had to sacrifice. I used to do theater, a lot of theater, and very serious about it, very serious about the performing arts. So I had to stop everything that I was doing or that I thought I had planned for me, for my children, not only Jhala, but for my children, period. But that's what a parent does.
Right.
That's what a parent does. God has given her a gift, and I can't just let that gift lie dormant.
Right.
I have a responsibility to God.
Right.
And to my child.
Right.
So yes, I had to sacrifice a lot of time,
Right.
a lot of money, everything goes to Jhala and her performing and just giving her what she needs to get this gift out there, because God expected this gift to be given to the world.
Right. We're going to
share
share it
with
out
the world.
We're going to share it out with the world.
Yeah.
But it's your sacrifices as well that has helped her get to where she is. Now, with that said, as a parent, one of the things I think is really great is that as a young woman, especially a young Black woman, I believe that Black women are the most unprotected species on this earth. That I believe that, right? And so to have you in her corner when she's going, I think, does that make people take her more serious?
Absolutely.
Contract negotiations, media negotiations.
I'm a mama bear about my children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very protective.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people like this one we don't want to play with, because this one is, we all looked over by God, but we have a responsibility. And if I mess up, I got to answer to God.
Right.
So contracts, everything. Yes, I'm protective. Everything I deal with integrity. And if whoever can't come with integrity, I can't deal with you, because this is special right here.
Yes.
This is the anointing right here.
Yes.
This is what it looks like.
Right.
So I'm very particular and very careful, very prayerful.
Well, thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Yes.
Let me get a hug.
Let me get a hug. That is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you, Mom. So I want to follow up and ask you the same question we basically just asked Mom. How does that make you feel about when you're working with people to have your mom in your corner, your mom representing you, your mom helping you in negotiations?
Well, my mom is my mom. She has like a lot more, I would say, knowledge. She's my momager. So I would say when it comes to certain things, we have a vision like together of how we want to go about this and the right way to go about it. So it's like, of course my mom has she's business knowledge. So it's like, even with that, it's not like, oh, let's go get a manager. No. I have my mom and she's like, we're going to handle this together. So it's her support for sure.
It is her support. But see, the thing that I'm seeing, I'm just looking at you, is that sometimes people don't even, I say this all the time, sometimes we don't even know what God has protected us from, right? And your mom being there, I'm pretty sure has protected you from situations that you didn't even know existed. I'm looking at you, you are so classy. You are such a lady, you know what I mean? And look, you got your nice white flowy shirt, you got your jacket, you covered up, but the first thing other people try to do, especially with young Black women, is sex sales, uncover them, take that off, you know what I mean? Show a little, you know what I mean? And so I love it. Have you had those experiences with people or working with anyone where they wanted to try to change you?
I would say not really, because my mom don't play. Number one, she's like, no, she can look cute. She can, be her. She can dress according to her shape, but it can still be modest.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And this is so interesting and intriguing to me. I don't often get an opportunity to sit down with young people as accomplished, for lack of a better word, than you. But we are coming down to the last few minutes of the show. And what I love to do at the end of every show is just simply allow my guests the opportunity to speak directly to the audience, to everyone who is watching the show live, as well as everyone who is watching in the archives, and let them know what you want them to take away from your appearance here today.
I want you all to know that, because a lot of people have, I would say, troubles with being themselves, troubles with really owning who they are and having confidence. So I would say, own who you are in this moment. Don't really don't let other people stray you away from who you are. I know that I remember there was, I think it was last week, where even on my little sister's class, she was on class and her teacher was like, can you give us some encouraging words? I was like, yeah. And because these are middle schoolers, and I would say it's easier for them to be able to follow that trend when it's you can't follow that trend. I can't even say you're not that age, but that trend might not be the right trend for you, So I would say, don't be so easily influenced by other things that aren't right for you. And continue to be yourself. Continue to grow your relationship with God. If you know God, grow your relationship with God, because no matter what happens around you, God will always have your back.
That's right. That's right. God's gonna have your back, and Mama gonna have your back. That's what we need. Oh,
Don't forget to attend the gala.
that's right. While you're doing all of that, don't forget December 9th, because I'm gonna be there in my chair.
Yes.
And on the red carpet. I don't know. Might find me some fashion clothes. We have a designer, Marcy Lee's coming down with designer for us. She'll be there, so we might walk the stage. I don't know. But I want you to be there. That's the most important thing. And I want you to follow this young lady. Where can they follow you? Where can they find you?
Pretty much everywhere. So we got YouTube, we got Instagram, we have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, TikTok. There it is. Big TikTok as well. You can find me at Jhala Angelique, Jhala, Jhala, Angelique, Angelique.
Is there a website?
There is a website. I forgot my website as well. www.jhalaangelique.com.
That's right. She has her website. She's ready to go. She's professional. Definitely want to go pick up a copy of her book. And like she said, if you want an autographed copy, DM her, send her a private message, and she'll get that copy to you when you place your order. So I want to thank you for being today's guest in the studio with Sharifah Hardie. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. This has been a very special show. Please go ahead and share the show. We definitely have to get this beautiful young lady out there. And if you are interested in being a guest, please visit the website at AskSharifah.com. Bye now.
Are you an entrepreneur? Your online presence is critical to your business growth and success. In the studio with Sharifah Hardie, promoting your products and services is a breeze.
Want to promote your business? Visit the website at AskSharifah.com. Amazing.